What's going on, real ones? BCHQ back with another reaction, and we got Joell Ortiz from Slaughterhouse with Anxiety. This dropped yesterday, I believe. And yeah, I know that he's fire with the bars. Anxiety is a topic that is close to my heart, for those of you that know my history. And I'm big on trying to help people with it. So I saw it, I thought I've got to react to it. So let's go.
Many people tend to believe that anxiety only occurs when you're scared or worried about something.
Anxiety puts pressures on me that I just can't handle.
Having someone to talk to really helped me.
It's putting a strain on my relationship.
Man's about to shoot himself.
I deal with it
Kurt Cobain style.
so much. There's so many times it feels like I want to give up.
Okay, oh no, first I can't catch a breath. Feel the moisture as I begin to sweat. I start
He
feeling.
said, oh no, I can't catch a breath. That's the first sign that I'm about to have an anxiety attack. And now he's like, I'm sweating. Symptoms already.
Feel the moisture as I begin to sweat. I start feeling dizzy like my balance left. And now my heart's beating like it's out my
Start
chest.
feeling dizzy like my balance left. And now my heart's beating like my heart left my chest.
It's happening again, it's happening again. But you can't tell nobody, they gonna think you crazy.
It's happening again, but you can't tell nobody because they're going to think you're crazy. People do this a lot. They say, talk about it. Talk to your boss or your colleagues. Try talking to them, see what happens. See the responses you get. It's ridiculous. The contradiction is mad because they go on about it in the workplace, like they have these mental health days. Try going to them with actual real life anxiety and problems. They don't want to hear that because you're not making them money. Let's speak facts. Let's go.
It's happening again, it's happening again. Just let it pass, boy. You be waking up's a struggle. I used to want to hustle. I used to want the whole world to know that I existed. Now I cuddle in the bed with myself, hoping the phone don't ring, hoping the text.
He said, I used to want the whole world to know who I was. Now I just want to lay in bed and cuddle myself. What else did he say?
With myself, hoping the phone don't ring.
Hoping the phone don't ring. I've got that with the phone shit. Like, people ring my phone and text and that. Like, not so much text, but ringing my phone. There's very few people I pick up the phone to. Because I ain't got time for it. And I don't, like, I always, like, it's not a good thing, but I'm like, rah, why is he calling me? Because they want something from you. And most of the time they do. When someone calls me, most of the time they want something from me. And that's frustrating because I just want to keep to myself and do my thing and on my terms. But when someone's ringing you, they want you to do something for them more often than not, in my case anyway. I'm sure there's a lot of you out there who've got the same thing going on, so.
Don't come through it. Really know that I existed. Now I cuddle in the bed with myself, hoping the phone don't ring, hoping the text don't come through, an email don't bling. I feel funny. Shouldn't I be happy? I get money. Instead I put on all new clothes and feel crummy, but I'm showing up for work.
Shouldn't I be happy I get money? So I put on new clothes, but I feel bummy. This is another problem. I've said about it so many times before. People think money equals happiness. Get the fuck out of it with that. It's bullshit. What are you putting your money into? Like, money, at the same time, even if you're investing in something, that not necessarily means that's what your happiness is deriving from. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not. Most of the time it's stuff that money can't even touch. And that's pure facts. So when people are like, what you miserable for? You got all the money in the world. I feel sorry for you motherfuckers that have got that mentality. Let's go.
Like I'm A-OK. Anxiety. Who, me? No way, Jose. I hide behind a smile while my mind is
Anxiety. Who, me? No way, Jose. Like, because we feel like we can't talk to people. What I was saying earlier. Try going to your boss with this shit. See the reaction you get.
wow. Nervous for no reason. Heart beating like a mile a minute. Where's the nearest bathroom? I'm in it. Splash some water on my face.
Where's the nearest bathroom? I'm in it. Heartbeat per minute or something, he said.
Let's get it. That's my life in a nutshell. Feel like I'm going nuts. Well, let's keep it on the low. Can't let them know that you ain't upscale. I shouldn't even carry real ID. Forgot what it feels like to really feel like me. Okay. Oh no. First I can't catch a breath. Feel the moisture as I begin to sweat. I start feeling dizzy like my balance left. And now my heart's beating like it's out my chest. It's happening again, it's happening again. But you can't tell nobody, they gon' think you crazy. It's happening again, it's happening again. Just let it pass, boy, you be good, baby. Sometimes I hear a song and wanna cry. It brings me to before I was this guy and puts water in my eyes. I keep my faith strong. If there's a Lord up in the sky, I pray that I feel happy one more time before I die. I get glimpses, then it's gone in an instant. Joy's in front of me and then it's off in the distance. No one in my phone.
Joy's in front of me, then it's off in the distance. He's like, I'll get happy for a glimpse, and it's gone. Mad. I can't even go into description about how I resonate with this song. Going through, especially to people with mental illness, like, if you've got mental illness and you don't even know who this guy is, please, even if you don't watch my reaction to it, just get the title and go and watch the original video for your own sake.
Call for assistance, cause they won't understand what I be going through. What is this? Why won't it go away? Never thought I would know a day that the ship captain started acting like a stowaway. I'm thinking about a meeting tomorrow with sweaty palms now. Like, if I catch a panic attack, how can I calm down? Nervous that I might feel nervous. What a vicious cycle. I see myself fading away without the vitiligo. I hit the gym.
You know what it is as well? He's saying I'm sweating right now thinking about a meeting tomorrow. What if I got a panic attack? Like, I do this before work, innit? Like, I know what... You can't ever predict what's going to happen at work, but for the most part, I know what I'm going into. But I always exaggerate it in my head, even though I know what happens. Do you know what I mean? It's never usually as bad as you make out beforehand. But still, I have that same exact anxiety creep up before I go to work every single time. And it's easy for people to say, oh, you'll be alright, you'll get through it. Like, this is a lifestyle for a lot of people, including myself. And I ain't afraid to admit it, because it's made me who I am today. I don't need a lot of people around me, because I don't want a lot of people around me, because they don't get me. You don't have to get me.
Try to get off some steam, but I get anxiety just trying to pick a machine. Some pictures make me smile cause my figure was lean, and then the very next thought is I can't get in them jeans. Wish that I could go to sleep, wake up and life is sweet, but truth is I fight this beast in the
No, actually,
dreams.
and putting out bars, he said sometimes I get gassed or something. What did he say?
Can't get in them jeans. Wish that I could pick a machine. Some pictures make me smile cause my figure was lean.
Some pictures make me smile because my figure was lean.
And then the very next thought is I can't get in them jeans.
And then the next thought is I can't get in them jeans. I really think that's an important bar, because that's body shaming yourself, but it's from a male perspective. And that goes on. I want to make people aware of that. It's not just a female thing. Females are big on, like, body shaming themselves and lack of self-confidence with their body, how they look. But blokes get it too. And I wanted to just stop on that bar, because that's very important that guys that watch this video as well, don't be ashamed of it. It's normal. But society are telling us it's just women that feel like that. Bollocks.
Wish that I could go to sleep, wake up and life is sweet, but truth is I fight this beast in the middle of dreams. Okay, oh no.
So I wish I could go to sleep and forget this, but I fight it in my dreams as well.
I start feeling dizzy like my balance left, and now my heart's beating like it's out my chest. It's happening again, it's happening again. But you can't tell nobody, they gon' think you crazy.
Yep.
It's happening again, it's happening again. Just let it pass, boy, you be good, baby.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Mental illness should get as much support and recognition as a physical disability does. A mental disability is just as important as a physical disability. Just because you can't see it does not mean it does not exist. And it's not enough in the workplaces, in the UK anyway. I don't know what it's like across the world, but I can imagine it's not much different, because people treat you differently when you're physically disabled to when you're mentally disabled. And that needs to change, because it should be a level playing field. Not for, help me, help me, help me. But when you need that help and support, that it's there. Like I was saying, going to your boss and that, you should be able to, without the reaction of, what are you on about? We all go through hard times, blah, blah, blah. Because they're just not listening, they're not hearing you. They're not understanding it. Because if someone with a physical disability went to them with a problem, it'd be a whole different reaction. It'd be a lot more understandable towards that person. So, That's just what it is, and that shit needs to change. Plain and simple. I'm just gonna read what he's got a little bit at the end here, what he's wrote. Mental health awareness is more than just a hashtag or a month of the year dedicated to its cause. It's an everyday issue. Millions of us struggle with anxiety, depression, PTSD and many other forms of mental illness. I just want everyone to know that they should never feel ashamed or be afraid to ask for help. You're not weak or crazy or a failure. You're a human, and humans aren't perfect. We're flawed and delicate. Speak to a therapist. Talk to a friend. Exercise. Diet. Meditate. Do whatever it takes. You're worth it. Who knows? Your story may help someone else like me. Joell Ortiz. Salute to Joell Ortiz. He was fire with the bars as a musician, but as a person, he's just grown up in my estimation a whole ton. Because I didn't even know he suffered from this shit. So, he's got my full respect even more now, so. Anyone that's struggling, make sure you reach out to someone. As I said before in many of my videos, and I'll say it again. I'll leave my email in the bottom of this in the description for any of you that are struggling and want to talk. Holler at me. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to even just be a shoulder or an ear. Do you know what I mean? Someone to lean on or just get that anger out. I'm here. I want to help people. Get at me. They don't want to fuck with the real ones. This one was definitely a pass. I'll catch you on the next one.